Hello students, today I am going to the reasoning chapter 3 simplification. So in this chapter we are going to the exercise 3.1. So here some questions are written on the board, some selected questions are written on the board from the exercise 3.1. Question number 1. Here question is asking that if 128 multiplied to the x is equals to the 8 square into 10 square, then what is the value of the x? So simply what we have to do, 8 square means 64, square means 8 into 8, 10 into 10 means 100, and this here given in the multiplication, so this side becomes in the division. Now simply we have to simplify. 64 1 ja 64 2 ja, and 2 1 ja 2 5 ja 0 and 1 0. So we will get the answer 50. So the option number for the question number first, the option number C will be correct. So option number C will be correct. Now going to the question number 2. This is based on the BODMAS rule. So here we have to solve it. Firstly we have to solve this bar bracket. So according to this we will go 120 minus 6 minus 7 minus 5 and then 5, 4 into 5 minus 2 becomes 3. Then first bracket is solved. In the next time we will do write down like this, and 7 minus 5 here 4 3 are 12 and 12 multiplied with 5. Now according to this we are going to solve the multiplication first, because according to the BODMAS rule we have to solve the multiplication first. So it becomes 7 minus 60. Now what we will get, 120 minus 6 minus 7 minus 60. 7 minus 60 it becomes minus 53, and whenever this minus sign multiplied then it becomes plus 53. Now what we have to do the addition, then we have to do the subtraction, because according to the BODMAS what we have to do, division, multiplication, addition and then subtraction. So now we are going to the addition. So 120 is positive and 53 is positive. So it becomes 173. So here 173 minus this 6. So we are getting, here we are getting 1 carry over, 13 minus 6. So it becomes the 7 and here 6. So answer will be the 167. 167 is the answer. So here again the option number C is correct. Now question number 3 is also based on the BODMAS rule. It's a quite simple question, so I am going to the question number 4. Here question number 4 is written on the board. We have to simplify this. 1 minus half. 1 minus half means it becomes half. Then bracket means multiply. 1 minus 1 by 3. That means 3 1 3 minus 2. So it becomes 2 by 3. The next step becomes 4 into 4 minus 1, so it becomes 3 by 4, and so on. This will be continued. So here we will get the x minus 1 upon x. So simply what we are getting, every time we are getting that these terms are going to reduce. All the terms will be reduced. So simply we can write this step, we are writing like this, also correct. So it will be multiplied, then there we will get the result that this whole thing will be the 1, and then multiplied with the x minus 1 upon x. So what we are getting, here we have to do something else, that we have to take the one more step before this. So in this condition there will be only 1, the last time we will get the x, 1 by x will be here. So in this condition 1 upon x will be the answer. So this is the option number B is correct. Now going to the question number 6. This is based on the BODMAS rule and we have to remove the off. So it means 5 by 6 multiply 2 by 3 multiply 4 by 5 multiply 386. Now simply we have to divide and check out that it is divisible or not. As we are watching here, this 5 is reduced with this 5, and now 3 plus 8, 11 plus 6, it becomes 17. So this number is not divisible by 6 and not divisible by 3. That means here we will not get the exact result. So here the options are given, we will not get the any correct option. So here the option number D is correct. None of these. The option number D is correct, none of these. Now going to the next question. Next question, 7 number I am taking. So here this is based on the formula. A square minus B square is equals to, in one bracket A plus B, another bracket A minus B upon A plus B whole square. Whole square means 2 times same thing. So this reduced. So we are getting the answer A minus B and A plus B. This is the answer. So correct option is option number B. Now going to the question number 9. This is also based on the Bode-Marx rule. 5, 3, 3, 6 divided by 14 and again divided by 1 upon 12. Now we have to simplify. Again what we are getting? So dear students, after solving this we are getting this result, and this is not given in any of the option. So here the correct answer will be option number D, none of these. Now dear students, I am going to the exercise 3.2. So here first question is written on the board. So what we have to do here, we have to take the LCM of these things. So what we will get the LCM? As we are watching that 1, 2, 3 is common, so 1, 2, 3, then 4, then 5 and 6. So we are getting the LCM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we have to check that. Here we will get the result 4 into 5 into 6, plus here we will get the result 2 cancel, 2, 3, 4 cancel. So we will get the 5, 6, 1, 5, 6. So directly we will write down 5, 6. And here 3, 4, 5 cancel. And sorry, here 2 is given. So we have to write down this 2 also. 2 into 5 into 6. And here we are getting 3 into 3, 4, 5 cancel. So this 2 and this 6. So 2 into 6. And plus here we are going to get 4 this and 4, 5, 6 cancel. So 1, 2, 3. There is no need to write down 1. We have to write down 1, 2, 3. So what result we are getting? That 5 is cancelled with this 5. So we are getting 2, 3 ja 6. 6, 4 ja 24, 24, 6 ja 24, 6 ja 144. We are getting downside 144. So I am going to do this 144 as a denominator, and now 5 4 ja 20, 26 ja 120, 2 5 ja 10, 10 6 ja 16, 3 2 ja 6, 6 6 ja 36, and 4 2 ja 8, 8 3 ja 24. Now what actual result we are getting? That this becomes 60, 60, 120, again 120. So it becomes 240. 240 upon 144. 240 upon 144. It means 120. So it becomes a 72. Again 60. So it becomes a 36. 6 10 ja, 6 6 ja. So we are getting 10 by 6. 10 by 6 means 6 1 ja 6. So we are getting 4. So here 1 whole 4 by 6, or we can reduce more. It becomes 5 by 3. So here we have to take the 5 by 3. 3 1 ja 3. So we are getting 2. So 1 whole 2 by 3. Answer will be 1 whole 2 by 3. This will be the answer. So option number C is correct here. Going to the question number 2, it is based on the exponents values. So whenever the base are same, then on multiplying we have to add the powers. So simply we will get that x power b plus a plus b plus c plus c plus a, and upon it will be a plus b plus c. So what we are getting? Here we are getting x power 2a plus 2b plus 2c upon x power a plus b plus c. Now we are getting 2 as common, so x 2 as common, a plus b plus c upon x power a plus b plus c. So here, as here the powers x power 2a plus b plus c minus a plus b plus c. So simply we are getting x power a plus b plus c. This will be the answer. So we have to check out that any answer is given like this. Okay, one thing is given here, the square is given. So we will get this square here. We will get this square here. So in this condition, it will be the same. Whatever we are getting in the as a numerator. So numerator and denominator will be same. So it becomes 2a plus b plus c, and they both are deducted. So answer will be 1. So correct answer is 1. So option number A is correct. Students, now dear students, I am going to the question number 4. Here it is given x power a upon x power b multiply x power b upon x power c multiply x power c upon x power a, and here the whole powers are also given, c plus a, here b plus c, here a plus b, and we have to find out the value. As simply I told you that on multiplying we have to add the powers. So this becomes x power a, whenever we are going to divide, then powers will be subtracted. So these are multiplied with a plus b, and then multiply with x b minus b plus b minus c, and then multiply with the b plus c, and then x c minus a multiplied with the c plus a. Now what result we will get? X power a square minus b square multiplied x power b square minus c square multiplied x power c square minus a square. Now on multiplying we have to add the powers. So a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. So what we are getting? They are negative positive, again negative positive, again negative positive. So we are getting x power 0. Whenever any integer having the power 0, then its value will be 1. So correct answer is 1. So option number B is correct. Remaining question you have to do by self. Have a good day. Take care.